With prices of the food the way they are, rotisserie chicken is now going to be the main ingredient in a lot of my foods for a while because it's just easy. And who can really beat $7 for a rotisserie chicken from Costco? $8? But anyways, so I'm decided to make some quesadillas. I'm actually making this for my little brother who had needed food for work. So I was like, sure, I'll make you a couple quesadillas. I had the idea of like a spinach dip quesadilla, and this turned out really tasty. You don't really need that many ingredients for it, and it's super easy to make. Get some rotisserie chickens, cut up some spinach, and add some of this herb and garlic cream cheese. I think adding the cream cheese gives it a little more bit more of like a spinach dip taste because it's supposed to be a little bit more creamy. Add some mozzarella cheese inside of it because who doesn't like a creamy, cheesy spinach dip? And that's for the first one. The second quesadilla, because I like having options, obviously, is making a traditional like taco fajitas quesadilla. So I'm cooking up some onions with some garlic and some bell peppers, just cooking it up until it's like really translucent. You want it to be like really soft to taste because I don't like it when it's too crunchy, especially inside of a quesadilla. I added the chicken in afterwards, and at this point, I probably should have added the taco seasoning, and you'll see later I add it later on while assembling the quesadilla because I forgot to do that. But that's okay. If don't let that kind of stuff bother you, I guess is what I'm saying. I added that initial mix of the fajitas or the Mexican style quesadilla. I guess all quesadillas are Mexican style, but this fajitas quesadilla, I added the seasoning on top of it, and I used like a Tex-Mex cheese because I think it goes better for this. I'm pretty sure. And then you fold it and you cook it up, and it's gonna be so tasty for this one, at least. This one, both they're both tasty, but this one was pretty easy to make. When you flip it over, it's supposed to be a beautiful, like golden brown color, as you'll see right now. If it's not that color, just I don't know, flip it over again. But you'll know, like the cheese starts melting and you'll see it. This one, I'm using a pizza cheese because the spinach dip I think would work better with like a mozzarella cheese. And the only cheese I had in the house was pizza cheese, and that's similar enough. I actually ended up liking the spinach dip quesadilla much more. It just tasted better, and honestly, there's more vegetables in it, so it's probably the clear winner in this. It's also eating easier to make too because you don't have to cook any of the ingredients at a time. So if you're going to choose one of these to make, I highly recommend that you make the spinach and the quesadilla, if especially if you have a rotisserie chicken. It's super easy to make. And enjoy. That's it.